Hey, what's the deal, YouTube? It is your girl, Miss Honey, here for another Power review. You guys already know what it is. Power comes on Sundays. We on Fridays. We're doing it on Sundays. I hope you had a great weekend. Listen, this is our third season, second episode. It's called Need versus Greed. I don't think the title of the episode tied in as well with this episode as it did with episode 1, but let's get into it. You can see from my notes, which are scantily clad, okay, and I got one eyelash turning against me, and 2 fingernails, but listen, we here to do this review and it's not going to take long because it really wasn't a lot. We did get to learn about what happened to Lauren, you guys. What all really happened, shout out to Fresh Your Highness. If you guys do not watch the Power panel review that we do live every Sunday with myself, TSF Entertainment, Really Be TV, Retro, and a host of other individuals, around 6:30 p.m., more like 6-ish Eastern time. Please check us out. We talk. The chat is amazing. You guys will love the chat. Get down below. Let's talk about this episode. Now, I am dressed real fancy like because I went to a women's brunch. Baby, them shrimp and grits. Ooh. Oh, my. Listen. But like I said, I got an eyelash turning against me and 2 fingernails. So let's get into this episode. Need versus greed. We learned what happened to Lauren. Apparently, Effie knocked her out. Got her in the car. Put her behind the wheel, child, a whole Audi. You know how expensive they are. And pushed her over into a ravine. But thank goodness it was a man walking his dog. And this dog dead end road going towards deep pitch black water. He saw old Lauren going down and he called somebody. Lauren was in the hospital when she woke up. Jenny was there. And Jenny said, you can't tell nobody that you alive because what I got going on is more important than what you got going on. And you can't tell nobody. She wakes up in a panic and she's, I got to call my mama and daddy. I got to tell somebody that I'm alive. And Jenny tells her, if you want to keep living, you're gonna hold that thought. Okay, it was Effie. Effie is the one that did it. That's fine, but I can't make a case on just Effie. See, I'm after Tariq. Well, Effie was working with Brayden, but I'm after Tariq. Okay, I got my heart set on Tariq. Just like Blanca, just like Stacks, everybody else. I am so focused on Tariq, I don't see all the other criminals thereabout. Okay, so Lauren sucks it up. Listen, Effie may not be a snitch, but I think Effie is a sociopath. I think Effie's I won't say psychopath, but I think she's a sociopath. I'm just gonna keep it real. Now let's talk about all of our minor characters, and then we're gonna get into Monet and we're gonna get into Tariq, right? Okay, like I said, Lauren knows who mollywopped her. She knows who was in cahoots about it. Effie's a sociopath. Sax and Jenny really essentially are chasing their tails. They don't realize that they got something or information that they're getting is helpful or useful or what they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have an idea. They know that Davis's brother's case has been redacted. It doesn't ring any bells to them. First of all, if you pull anybody's information up out the system and it's redacted, that's something federal government does. Okay, so that'll let you know right there. He ain't just no inmate. If what you got, the report you got is redacted, huh? It's okay, Jenny. You'll catch up in a minute. She's trying to build a RICO case around Tariq. Blanca can't sell it, but when they call Whitman in, because he's still running around like a wild ass on the loose, harassing Monet, child, sitting outside of Mecca's the dead man's penthouse. Come to find out, he done pulled the cameras and got Monet going over there to kill Pinky Toes, aka Carrie Milgram. Let me see what else he done did. Oh, just a whole host of stuff. So they call him in, and they put the information he got after they chastised him, and he tell them, "You ain't my supervisor. I'm going. This is the hill I'm dying on. This Monet Milgram situation is what the hill that I'm dying on. I say Monet killed Carrie, and I'm gonna prove it. Okay, this the hill I'm dying on. Blanca got her St. Patrick hill that she gonna die on, and you know Jenny is all about bringing Tariq down. That's the hill she gonna die on. So Saxe is there. I don't know if Saxe was there. No, Saxe wasn't there. He had called on the phone to ask her about Whitman. So when Blanca come to tell her, no, we not gonna do the RICO, Whitman comes in at the same time. They put all their information together, all they people on the board, child, and they realize, oh, they all together. The Tejadas, St. Patrick, Davis. Oh, they all together. Stand back off of that thing. They trying to put it all together. Now we know they not smart enough to put it all together, but that's fine. That's what they working on. So we see Stacks. Ooh, child, Snacks. Now I want Snacks. I can't stand him. He ran there at Davis's office, going through the his drawers and found a cell phone, which is the phone that Davis calls Monet on, child. And calls Monet. Monet answer and talk like she talking to Davis. You know you're supposed to answer the phone real dry. I don't care how many times somebody call you till you know who it is, and then when you know who it is, you be like, yeah, hey, yeah. Before that, you like, can I help you? Hello? Oh, but he finds all this out. He takes a picture of the phone, and it's one of them old flip phones. It's just, I just don't understand why your door not locked, Davis. Even if you don't lock it, before your assistant leave for the day, she's supposed to lock your office. I don't understand why people can hang in corridors and hear conversation and walk. Let's talk about Braden. It was a guy at the office that was being racially insensitive to Kiki. And Braden, y'all know how Braden is. Braden is the typical I almost said something completely inappropriate, but you know what I'm saying. He one of them people. He could go either way. He could be your stalker. He could be your best friend. He could be your stalker and your best friend. He's a pick-me. He's old pick-me. You know what I'm saying? In all situations. He want to sell drugs. Okay? And that's all he want to do. He want to sell them so bad that he want Tariq to go down selling them. Tariq don't want to sell them. He want to sell them. You know what I'm saying? His family is mad. That's the only people he don't want to pick him. He don't care. But now that they have plucked him up out of Stansfield and plucked him up out of living with Tariq, who they consider the bad influence, even though he clearly keeps saying, I am the one that wants to sell drugs. I am the pygmy. I am the borderline stalker. Anyway, the man, the boy that got a little fresh at the mouth with Kiki, he done got the man walked up out of there, right? Got the man walked up out of there, and Kiki wants to thank him with her body. I mean, what is this supposed to be powerful? Like, are you supposed to be walking in your power, operating in your strength, Kiki? When you find an old empty boardroom somewhere to get this little young white boy some of your precious honey pot, your precious punani, huh? The punani, right? You're the prize, Kiki. You're the prize. Child. They trying to make it good. Now listen, Braden also, unbeknownst to Tariq done went around there because he thought he was gonna be an intern down there at Tate's office. Well, Tate's numbers is low, very, 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 very low. Well, Braden done gave a hefty contribution to Tate's campaign if he brings Bruchandra in to be the intern and kicks Tariq to the curb, right? Braden then suggests to Tariq that he come work down internship down at Weston. Okay, House of Weston. All right, which he was like, yeah, okay, I guess I will. Of course, Braden's dad throws a fit, but he had already got the uncle on his team. Plus, Braden is trying to blow them drugs all the way up. Norman wants them drugs sold immediately, right? And she wanted to see them numbers up. Right? So he feels like, yeah, the Western place is the best place to get them drugs sold, but also Tariq can help him do it. Okay? He's puppet mastering Tariq, right? On top of the fact that him and Effie, now Effie, she got her own set of drugs she gotta sell. Effie, like I said, Effie's a sociopath, you guys. Effie done took all the drugs they gave him, cut them, chopped them, and tripled it. Right? So let's say she's supposed to bring $5,000 back for the drugs they gave her. Let's say she's supposed to bring in $5,000 for those drugs, right? Just spitballing it. Because she done chopped it and spit it up, she might get 15 grand for them drugs and keep 10 for herself and take the 5 she's supposed to take back. Effie's a sociopath, you guys. Effie's a sociopath. When Braden is like, oh my gosh, I love Tariq so much. He's my buddy, my super duper buddy. We've got to tell him about what we did to Lauren. She was like, shut it. Take it to your grave. Okay? If you'd like me to dig your grave, I can do that. Effie's a sociopath. So everybody trying to work it. Everybody trying to work it. All 4 of them in cahoots. Tariq, Braden, Effie, and Kane. They got to get this work done. But they got to each forge their own way and get it done. They each responsible. They each could get a bullet if it don't get done. Braden got his way. We gon', you know what I'm saying, OD some of these white boys up here in my people's job. And Tariq is like, sounds good to me. Okay. Effie is watering the drugs down and selling them. Sounds good to me. Okay. Listen, sidebar, Diana can't afford the books for her psych class, American Psych class. Shout out to whoever told me that it wasn't canonical studies anymore. It's American Psych. It's fine. They still discuss the same subjects, but I digress. So she can't afford the books. Effie tells her that sometimes the TA keeps a set of books. She goes to get the set of books, and she is like, I was told that sometimes the TAs keeps a set of books for the classes, and so I just want to ask you that and also show you my belly button. And he was like, I think I can help you with the books. How does somebody with a Balenciaga bag also afford, can't afford books? And she is like, oh, my mama and my poppy pay for the school. I had to pay for everything else and I'm just so poor. And he was like, well, maybe I could get you a job in the bookstore. And she was like, can you? He was like, I can. That's what happens. It's also at the bookstore that she see Effie and Tariq come in and they holding hand and they canoodling. Well, honey, it's been the summer. It's been the summer, dear. I mean, anything can happen. You leave your man over the summer, he could get somebody. If you wasn't there in his face, like, you can't be mad. Plus, you cheesing for the TAs. So I mean, girl, even so, I can't be no swindle. Girl, you need to play that off. You need to play that cool. All right. Let's talk about Drew real quick. I felt sad for Drew this time. I wanted Drew to take his power back. I wanted Drew to take his feelings and his emotions and leave. Okay. Everett don't have no reason to be talking to you like that and making, you know what I'm saying, the way you was begging after him. Ooh, it hurt my heart for you. It hurt my heart for you, Drew, because Everett know what he was getting into. Every chance he can get to be condescending and belittling and dismissive to who you are and where you come from, he does it. Furthermore, the actor who playing Everett, you're losing too much weight. I don't like the way your head be looking real bobbly. Real bobbly. I don't care for it. Okay? And have them keep you out the shadows. Have them keep you out the shadows. I don't like how they be playing you like you a shadowy figure. They need to light the setup when you come on it. Okay, but I digress. Well, he finna have a signing party. What's his name? Everett. And he want Drew to come. Drew won't come. He want him to be there to support him. But Everett is still playing trade. Is Everett still in the closet, or what is? I don't know, child. That argument they had going inside the dorm, up and down them steps. Now, you know, steps carry a lot of noise because it's like essentially a tall corridor. So I don't know how much he's still in the closet about with his people, but they had some little spat. Next thing you know, Drew on his way, you know, home or to the party, to the function, and somebody stops him and asks him for the time. He goes to get the time, and the guy knocks his phone out his hand, and then Molly whops him. Molly, and flicked him over on his belly. I was like, Courtney, if you do this, I will shut this joker off, and I will not turn it back on again. But he didn't. He didn't. What he did was he spray painted something on his back. Just idiot. Just an idiot. I just don't. I got respect for a real villain. Real villain, right? But these pseudo villains they be throwing at us. Womp womp womp. Of course, you know, poor Drew, he made a glass child. He been mollywopped a couple of times. They have, as a character, that he done had his face mushed a couple of 2-3 times. Okay, he knocked out, you know, and spitting up blood. Next thing you know, Monet is holding a cold compress to his head, child. He got a stake to the eye. He is like, ow, 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 ow. Kane took a whole gun barrel to the mouth, cracked 3 of his teeth out, right? And he was burned. Drew was like, my pinky. Anyway, later on, of course, he didn't make it to the book signing or the whatever, you know, the signing for the Everett signing. He didn't make it to the get together, and so he waiting in the foyer for Everett to come in, and when Everett come in, Everett's like, get out, I don't like you, I don't love you, I don't want to see you. He's like, please let me just explain to you, I'm sorry, I wanted to be there, I tried to be there, and he was like, are you kidding, look at my face. And Everett was like, I don't want to have anything else to do with you, you're full of drama. It's my life. That's true, it's true, but your life is full of drama. Yeah, they kind of the same thing, so yeah. This is what I'm saying. Why you not out there just trying to figure out what you want to do with yourself, Drew? Why are you chasing somebody whose lifestyle is going in a completely different trajectory? Everett is right for not letting you hold him back. Everett is wrong for knowing everything and still trying to hold you accountable for who came on the scene as. I mean, this how he came on the scene. This what it was. This what it is. So he's supposed to be going to Carolina or somewhere, child, to do his thing, and he don't want and Drew running up the stairs and please love me. Please love me. You're the only boyfriend I'll ever have. And Drew is like, Everett is like, get away from me. You're a liar and a thief, and I don't want to have anything. Don't follow me. And Drew is like, don't do this. Don't do this. You mad? I was like, Drew, pull yourself together. Drew don't be begging nobody. You supposed to be a Tejada. Huh? Get out of here begging somebody for love. Ooh, I felt bad for him, but at the same time, I was like, you better get over it. Running up and down these stairs after him. Let him go on. Takes all that anger. Takes all that hate. Takes all that pain. Okay? And goes and kills an innocent man. Didn't I tell y'all Drew was a jellyback, a weak link, huh? This right here what a weak man does. You don't speak up and stand up for yourself to those whom you must. In order to be free, to live free, huh? But an innocent man, I thought he was going for a quick little, reach around 1, 2, 3, bang, bang, alley time feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to make me feel something. I just want to feel something. No, 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 no. The person that he killed was the guy who works for Weston. He's like a professional, like life coach, through training, through physical training type individual. He had just come from a session with Tariq. I have no idea why Drew was down there hanging out around the gym. Maybe anybody who came out the gym, he was going to do it. Maybe we need to look into Drew. Drew may be a serial killer and we don't even know it. He's still a weakling. He's still a coward. Followed the guy, truck coming down the street. Soon as the truck come, he get behind the guy and push him in the street, and the guy get run over and he walked off. And I guess that's like cutting. Or smoking or whatever. I'm supposed to just kind of satiate him. He's like, after he does this. This Drew. I don't think Drew gonna make it through this season. I mean, if they gonna really breed him out to be a true psychopath, maybe, but I don't know. Now, come on, let's talk about Monet, and then we're gonna talk about Tariq. Monet, no new info on Zeke's killer. Lorenzo is the house mom. Everybody who come by that house to see the pedophilia is going to see Monet. Monet run that house, okay? Monet run the business. Monet is in charge. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's the house mother. He like den mother around that muggy duggy. We see where Kane is throwing Drew under the bus. He really want Lolo to sell him drugs. Lorenzo. Lolo say he ain't selling no drugs. And he ain't selling for no other connect. He not going to be selling up under Kane. Right? Kane can't be the leader. He want Drew to be the leader. Drew didn't talk to you about, I don't care what Drew have to say. I'm telling you I'm not doing anything. What you can do is go around there and find out who killed Zeke for your mama and make your mama feel better. And then maybe I'll think about selling drugs for you. So that's what Kane does. He goes and finds the pilot and a couple other people, the security guard down there, and does a light investigation. And the information he gets from them through blowtorch. I don't know why anybody would use a blowtorch, but it seems okay. Through blowtorch torture, he finds out there was a bald head man with the tail light out, child. He puts it all together and realizes that it's Lorenzo, but he don't tell Lorenzo that. In the meantime, they done found out that Drew got jumped. Okay, Drew getting jumped, Whitman pulling up on Monet and threatening her about killing Milgram. It's a lot going on in this family. Evelyn done stopped by. Evelyn let her know that Whitman stopped by and asked about her husband Frank, and asked about what's his name, Alejandro, whatever it was, the police officer that Kane killed that she used to mess with while Lolo was in jail. Asked about him and all this, that, and the other. He brought it up to Monet. He did. He talked to Monet about it. Oh. So it's a whole situation. They got a lot going on. But Kane has decided the person that jumped Drew is worth investigating. So he go find the dude, because the dude say he jumped him for what they did to Guap, for my peoples. When he go find the guy and mollywop the guy a couple of times, he knows that he jumped Drew because somebody paid him to jump Drew, right? But he is convinced too that this not the same guy to kill Zeke. So he brings him in. They got him down at the bar, the same place that Drew got mollywop last. He tied to a chair. And then Lolo is right there, child. Oh, Lolo, you leave the house? You must have been on your way to the grocery store, the grocery market, huh? You had time to stop by and do a little light? Oh, okay. Because you ain't slinging no drugs. You ain't running no cartel. That's for sure. Okay? You making school lunches and washing Monet hair and painting her toenails during the day. Sneaking around corridors, listening to what people have to say, seeing if it includes you. Right? Every time the man says something, I didn't get, he hits him. You're a liar. Obviously, you killed Drew. I mean, you killed Zeke. You jumped Drew. Man, I'm telling you, somebody paid me. Whoop, whoop. Shut your stinking mouth. Okay? Then they pull out of his, Kane gives them what he pulled out of his pocket, which was Drew's chain and Zeke's class ring. And it says, here, this is what I found. So the guy, the minute Monet see that, she take her gun and kills him dead. They load the body up. They loading the body up. Lolo and and Kane, after Kane get it loaded, and Lolo is like, thank you so much. This really takes a load off. Now your mama can get back to normal and giving me my once a month punani. You know what I'm saying? And Kane was like, first of all, Tommy, you ain't got no job. You a house mother, and you also the one that killed Zeke. And I know you did it because this, that, and the third. This my proof. Okay? Huh? Zeke never wore that ring, but you ran with it. Yeah, you did. I know you. You're a liar. You're a liar. How dare you say these things? It's blasphemy. I would never do these things. And woo, 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 woo. Kane was like, shut it up. Now you're my bitch. Okay? I own you. I own ya. I own ya. I own ya. Right? I own you. And the horse you rode in on. This what he tell him. Right? You're going to sell these drugs, and any drugs I give you, you're going to keep your mouth closed. You think Drew can be on top, but he cannot. I'm going to be on top. And you're going to co-sign it, or I'm going to tell Monet, and we both know Monet is going to put you to sleep. She going to rock a bye, baby, if she finds out. Run along and sell my drugs. I was like, okay, Kane. Okay, I like what you're doing here. I see what you're doing. Now, he got his foot on Everett and Drew's neck. He got his foot on Everett and Drew's neck. Okay? Everett best get out of town. Because if you ask me, he got a target on his neck. Listen, let's talk about Tariq real quick. It ain't much. We all know the crew is mapped out. We know this, they got all got their own slang plan, how they gonna get it done. We know that class was enlightened. They talk a little bit about it was very enlightening. They talk a little bit about greed versus need. Like I said, it wasn't as impactful. Everybody got a chance to speak. We see where Brayden gets Tariq a job. He goes with it. Tariq is just like, It seems like he's none the wiser. But, they like to pull Tariq's smartness out when it's, at dramatic moments. They like for him to look like he's just walking around, not paying attention and then pop up the genius. So, we also got to see Tariq got a chance to see how the boys party and how much money he can make there, because initially he said he didn't want Brayden to sell drugs there, but when he see how them white boys party, they not all white, but you know what I'm saying, when he see how the privileged party, then he realized here's an opportunity for us to make some serious money. It is also the opportunity for, if something happened with them drugs, they turn out to be bad, this, that, or the other, somebody come looking for y'all, like it's gonna all land right there at the Weston's place. So that's what's going on with Tariq. And of course they're building a whole RICO case around him. I think we're really gonna get to see like a completely different side of Tariq. Right now he's flip-flopping back and forth. Stacks did say that Tariq was 19. Right now he's flipping back and forth between I forgot I killed somebody and I'm just a regular old kid. I think when he finds out about Lauren and what happened with Lauren and everybody that participated in it and so on and so forth, I think that's where we're going to see a shift with Tariq, and it's going to stick. Okay, and he's gonna get stuck as that Tariq for a season. That's my opinion. Y'all tell me what y'all thought of this episode. Put it down below. I don't think I missed anything. Y'all let me know. Put it down below. Until next time, honeybees. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I holla.